I'm using a Morphe brush to buff out that base. And I did do my eyebrows off camera just because they do take some time. But if you guys are interested in how I do my brows or what I use, feel free to let me know down in the comments. The James Charles palette, and I'm using a white shade to set the brow. Guys, I was jamming out, yo. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning and I was pretty lit. And I'm going to be adding this neutral mauve color to my transition. And I'm just going to be keeping that color right on the crease, using circular motions to blend it. And I am bringing it towards the inner of my eye. And then I did switch brushes. This is a Beach Cosmetics brush, and I'm pretty much just doing circular motions, just really blending the color and building it up. All the products that I used in this video will be down in the description below. Now I'm using this fuchsia color, and I'm pretty much just going to be layering that color towards the inner of my eye, just to really get that intensity going on, because I'm going to be doing a half cut crease. So I really want to make sure that I build that color up as intense as I can. That way when I cut the crease, that color doesn't fade away. You guys, I'm telling you, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was not tired. My babies were asleep. And I was just like, you know what? Let me film. I had a really bomb playlist going on. So if you see me singing along, just let me be. So I'm pretty much just blending everything together, making sure that everything is nice and blended and seamless. Going back in with that palette, and I'm going to be using this really nice big shadow pan. It's a brick color. I really wanted to smoke the crease out, but without having to use really dark colors. So now we're getting to cutting the crease. And to cut the crease, I did use a Morphe synthetic brush, and it is a little bit more smaller, so it really allows me to get in those little creases. And I am also using my Beach Cosmetic concealer in 113, and I did go ahead and mix it with that white base that I used for my shadow. So now I'm pretty much just blending out that base, just kind of smoothing it out, making sure that I'm buffing it out towards the edge of where the crease is at. Applying this holographic color that I have in this Morphe palette, and the color is so beautiful. And I'm really just packing it onto my lid. You guys, I'm still trying to find a really good angle for me to film. Bear with me. I did get my equipment, so I'm really excited, but I'm just trying to figure out a really good setup, that way I can, you know, comfortably film. So now what I'm doing, I'm pretty much just adding some of that brick color towards my crease, and I'm really just blending those two colors together. And I felt like the shadow wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be, so I did wet the brush, and then that gave me the intensity that I was looking for in the shadow. So that's another little trick. You can always wet your shadows with some setting spray. If you don't have setting spray, girl, use some water, and that's definitely gonna intensify your shadow. Now time to moisturize. So my favorite moisturizer at the moment is by Garnier Fructis, and it's like a gel-like finish, and let me tell you guys, it is so hydrating and so refreshing. I love this stuff, and I do like to apply my moisturizer with a flat foundation brush. That way it gives me an even layer throughout my face. Color correct, I am using my Alley Girl Pro color corrector in orange, and I just add that underneath my eyes and around my mouth area. Here I go jamming out again, you guys. So now I'm going to be using the Beauty Creations Stay Flawless Foundation, and I use shades 0.8 and 0.85, and I just mix those two colors together to get my color. And then I also add this dewy face primer by Beauty Creations. I love this stuff, you guys. It really actually like helps the foundation, because the Beauty Creations foundation is pretty thick, so it kind of like it doesn't thin it out, but it makes it easier to blend out or buff, if that makes sense. So once again, I am using a flat foundation brush, that way I get an even layer all over my face. And I'm using the Beauty Creations beauty sponge to blend that out. This foundation, I want to say, is medium to full coverage. It's definitely buildable. You can definitely get like a full coverage if you build it up. And it is kind of heavy, so yeah. If you guys see a little nappy-headed boy in the back, that's my boy. He was lit that day too. He was not tired, that kid. I'm telling you guys, I feel like the only time I can actually really record is at night when my boys are asleep, because because I get peace and quiet. There's no yelling, none of that. Mom life, you guys. So I'm pretty much just blending that out, bringing it up to my forehead, back of my ears, down the neck. Always bring the foundation down the neck, please, you guys. Want to make sure you're nice and evened out. My jawline, my forehead, the bridge of my nose. I love contouring. I think contouring has to be my favorite part of my makeup. Well, one of my favorite parts, because I just love how snatched and just bronzed you look after. It just really brings out your features. So I'm just blending that out with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. This is really pigmented. The foundation stick is really pigmented. So now I'm just blending that out, the bridge of my nose. I just love how little by little we just start coming together when we get ready. It's really a process. So now I'm just cleaning up my contour a little bit with whatever was left on my sponge. And I'm just blending the contour and the foundation all together. That way there's no harsh lines anywhere. So now to conceal, I am using Beach Cosmetics Concealer in 113. And this is from the Total Coverage Concealer line. I love this stuff, you guys. So full coverage. And it's just like, the formula is amazing. It does not leave you cakey. It does not leave you heavy under the eye, but it's full coverage. Bomb. And it's so affordable too. So I'm just blending that out with my Beauty Creation sponge. And I do like to bring my concealer a little bit out. But if you notice, I do like to blend that area out as well. That way it's not so noticeable, like I really dragged it out. So now I'm using a Morphe tapered brush, and I'm going to be setting underneath my eye using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent. You guys, this is my holy grail face loose powder at the moment, and it's actually been my favorite for a long time now. And I'm pretty much just going to blend that into my skin, and look at how bomb it just melts. It just it leaves me such a beautiful finish, and it does not leave me dry or cracked underneath my eyes, you guys. Just blending those powders together, and I'm using a Tarte face brush, and I'm using whatever is left on the cap from the loose powder, and I'm pretty much just setting my whole face, and I'm bringing it down to my neck. I love brushes like this because they're very multi-purpose. Oh, you guys, look at me, check me out, jamming out. I'm telling you, I had a bomb playlist that night. So now we're moving on to eyeliner. Eyeliner, I am usually using the NYX matte liquid liner, but I decided to use these water activating retro liners, and the ones that I'm using today are by Glam Vice Cosmetics. And I don't know how I feel about it just yet, just because it was my first time using it and I've never used a liner like this. I've always used my old school liquid liners, but I mean, I guess for the first time I actually did like it. It didn't, you know how sometimes when you use shimmer shades on your shadow and you use the liquid liner, how the liquid liner kind of ends up smudging that shimmer shadow? Well, this didn't do that, and I actually really appreciated that. Really appreciated that. And it came with, the bundle of liners also came with this brush that I'm using. I'm usually a wing type of girl, but for this look, I really wanted the eyes, I really wanted the shadow to be like the focus. So I kept it real simple. I did a little nice, innocent, cute liquid line. See me using the fuchsia color one, and I'm pretty much just going to be using that on the line. Well, not on the line, I'm pretty much going to be using that where I cut the crease. And you're going to notice how this liner took my shadow from that to another level. It really made my shadow pop. Contour palette that I'm going to be using today is by Beach Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using a dual fiber brush to pretty much carve out my jawline. I actually find that when I use dual fiber brushes like this and I'm like doing contour or bronzing, I feel like it really gives me like an airbrush finish. It just gives me a very beautiful finish. So I'm pretty much just applying that to my cheekbones. I am bringing it up and I'm adding some to my forehead. Although I don't feel like I need any on my forehead, but I really just add it to like blend everything together. And now I'm snatching this nose, and I'm pretty much just using a really big fluffy blending brush. I'm going to be going in with a tapered brush, and the brush that I'm using is by 6 Plus, and it is a company on Amazon, and you guys, the brushes are the bomb and affordable. And I'm using that Beige Cosmetic Pro Shade and Define palette, and I'm using that banana shade to really brighten up my under eyes. I wish they sold this shade separately, but unfortunately they don't. They sell it in the palette. But if they did, I'd probably buy me like 3 of them because that's how good it is. It really just brightens up the under eye, takes it to another level. Pretty much just adding that to my chin, Now I'm going to be bronzing, and the bronzer that I'm using is by MAC. and it is a mineralized skin finish, and it is in the color Deep Dark. And I use a mineralized skin finish bronzer first, or just a mineralized bronzer first, because I really like that glowy, very natural sun-kissed finish that it has. And then I do top it with like more of a matte bronzer, but I always like to go in with a mineralized first. So I'm pretty much just adding the bronzer all in the areas where I contoured, and I am using a Beach Cosmetic brush. This brush did come in a collection, so if you guys are interested where I got the brush or where I purchased it, it was in a collection. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some color to my face, and I'm pretty much just adding my compact powder all over my face, just to kind of blend in all the powders and all the product that I have going on in my face. So for blush, I am using an LA Girl Cosmetics Quad Blush, and I believe this one was called Island Hottie, and I love it's like a baby pink. I love it. So cute. So now to highlight, I am using a Beach Cosmetics brush, and I did use a MAC Cosmetics eyeshadow pigment. It's a mineralized eyeshadow pigment, and it is in the color Rose. And I pretty much used that as my highlighter because it had like a pink finish. So I pretty much just added that to my cheekbones, kind of like where I just really wanted more of a beam. So my cheekbones, I added that to my Cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, and I did wet the brush because I felt like I really wanted more of an intense highlighter look. And there you go, girl. Look at that. Look at that little beam. Love it. So now setting spray, I am using the Urban Decay All Nighter, and you guys, this is my first time. I bought the mini version at Ulta, and I love it. Moving on to lips, my all-time favorite holy grail, and I think everybody's holy grail, brown version of a lip liner has to be Cork by MAC. You guys, this is my favorite lip liner of all time. So I'm pretty much just outlining my lips. So now I'm going to be using a Morphe lip liner, and this lip liner did come in a lip trio that they sell. I'll have it linked down in the description box, and I'm pretty much just adding that all over my lips. my lip. Like I said, I'm always down for a nice harsh lip liner moment, but not for this look, you guys. I had to go a little bit more softer, more nude, more mute. Adding some finishing touches, I did go ahead and use a holographic lip plumping gloss by Buxom Cosmetics. You guys, this gloss is so freaking pretty. Like, I feel like it doesn't even do justice. Like, when it's in person, it's, oh my god, so beautiful. And it really gives you like that plumpy effect, like towards the middle, if you were to only add it towards the center like I did. So this is pretty much the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me some positive feedback in my comments. I do read my comments, even though there's not many, but please leave me some feedback because I do like to see that, and it does encourage me. If you guys have any video ideas, also leave those down in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hi guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did go ahead and enjoy it, make sure you guys like the video, and if you guys would like to see more videos like this, make sure you guys leave me some comments down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure that you guys do that, way you are part of the family. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.